Optimize. Okay.
Most people don't stay broke
Oops.
because of a lack of effort. They stay broke because they never learn the skills to make.
All right, hold on. Switch. Here we go.
Oh, here you go. Goal setting.
Yep.
Got it.
So I'm gonna drop it in here, real quick.
Most people don't stay broke because of a lack of effort.
All right, I'm gonna drop it in the chat. If you all could get on there and monitor to see if anyone gets on there, and it'll help the channel. For everyone to get on there. Hi, Madeline. Can y'all hear me?
I can.
Okay,
I can hear you
good.
loud and clear.
Can hear you
Good.
loud and loud.
Can hear you, but not on the YouTube.
Okay, good. All right. All right, here comes your Lori. Can y'all see my screen?
Yep.
All right.
Machine.
Awesome. We'll blow this up. All right. Okay, we're gonna, yeah, we don't need that. All right. We don't want to echo. All right, good stuff. You guys can see my screen okay?
Yes.
Bugatti.
All right. Somebody knows their car. Somebody knows their car. That's a good thing. All right. Well, first of all, guys, Happy New Year's to everyone. Okay. Um, from wherever you are across the world. I'm in the world of Jacksonville, Florida. um, I'm excited. I had a chance to get together with Brahim, and we got a lot of good things in store for you guys. Starting the first quarter of 2026. Um, how many of you guys here would like to simplicity of learning how to make a video like this? Hold on, I'll show you. Let me go in here, go to the channel, and go to shorts. How many of you guys, first of all, how many of you guys would like to learn how to make thumbnails like this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, me.
Do you guys see how congruent the consistency of each thumbnail?
Yes.
Right? So whatever your brand may be, like for instance, Jeff, his brand is red, white, and blue. Okay? You want your wall to be red, white, and blue. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the consistency, guys, builds trust. And your like, know, and trust takes place very, very quickly. Because what that's telling someone else is you might know what you're doing. You might have a good idea. Okay? And people don't like to follow people that are not consistent. Okay? That is the first takeaway I got in 2025 from Michelle. Okay? Was consistency. And right now, the most consistent person outside of myself, we actually have two. We have Brahim, and then we have Madeline. So if you go to Madeline, oh, I guess there's a lot of Madeline. We got to go Basan. Okay. All right. So if you guys go to Madeline Basan, right, and then you go to her channel, now you can see the consistency, right? You guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which creates attraction. You can see that some of her videos are starting to get 200 or more views. Now, why is that important? I want you to keep in mind, she only got 10 subscribers. So to
Wow.
get 200 views out of 10 subscribers is pretty doggone good. Does that make sense, guys?
Mhm.
That means her videos are going to the audience that YouTube is sending it to. See, one thing you need to understand about YouTube is going to send out your content 3 times. 24-hour test, 72-hour test, and then the 7-day test. So don't take any video down if it's less than 7 days. That's when you'll know if it clicked or it didn't click. Does that make sense? After 7 days, then you can make some readjustment. Okay. Maybe you might need to change your title. Maybe you might need to change your thumbnail. Or maybe something didn't click, your message didn't land, something didn't click. Does that make sense, guys? Okay. Now, if you go here, and then we go to same thing, YouTube. And now we type in Raheem Lark. It's gonna be the same. That's not the right channel.
For consistency, for a consistency example, it's probably better to go to TikTok than YouTube.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. How come your channel is not coming up, bro?
Because it's Mr. Grinder Starve.
Oh, grind a star. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, it's that channel with that tick. If you click on that one,
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see
yeah.
it. I see it. So you can see here, right? He still has his thumbnails. He just haven't quite do the branding. Does that make sense? Right?
Mhm.
But he, like he said, his TikTok is probably a better because he spent most of his time on TikTok. He's just now starting to do the
Yeah,
YouTube channel. Hang on, I don't know why it keeps going to Yahoo. Hold on.
just go to your TikTok there where you have Tim's up, and then you can put me in.
Here we go. All right. So then I go to Brahim.
Go to you want to go to 900 daily paydays.
All right. Here we
Yeah, there
go.
you go.
So you guys can see here the consistency is a little bit more consistent. You see what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah, it's pop. It's not, but every video has those same titles. It's just weird on your computer.
And here's what's awesome, guys. This is what your audience wants to see is a transformation, guys. Okay. So when you go down to his wall, you're gonna see the transformation from. So you guys can see, right? He's tried a few things. Like he's tried to brand this way, then he's tried to brand the other way, right? To see what works better for him. You see what I'm saying, guys? Right?
But what
But
is the two different types of branding? I'm not catching the two different types.
like here, he brand with his logo. Up here, he brands with just the titles. Okay. So, but I'm gonna tell you this. Back in the days, tell them a little bit about your experience, Brahim. Like when you were converting a lot of sales. What do you think you done different back then?
When I was converting most of my sales, I was going live pretty much every day at the same time, 4 to 5 times a week. And I was going now like there I was trying to do a little more like that's where I was paying somebody to do my thumbnails and stuff. But one thing I did notice on TikTok is that more people resonate with just where your videos aren't overproduced or if they don't look too perfect. They seem to play better on TikTok. On YouTube, it's almost it's better to have your um you know more highly produced videos when you do YouTube. But on TikTok, like more people resonate with just because when you're like on TikTok, people want to see that they don't have to be perfect. You know what I mean? And so I noticed that like when I was doing those videos, they got a lot less views than just my regular everyday just shooting it off the cuff videos.
But if you really look at the numbers, guys, it's still very consistent.
Yeah.
It's still very consistent because from your highs and your lows, you're still averaging 600 to 1,000 views.
Yeah.
So I don't think that the looks and the branding of it has to do. I think it's whether the message is landing or not landing. And whether you get to stop the scroll, not to stop the scroll, which a lot of that has to do with your titles and your hooks, right?
Right.
So I think that's where that's at. But I know one thing: branding does make a difference.
It does.
My entire channel is branded. I don't get nowhere near the amount of views that Brahim is getting, but I convert sales. Which one would you rather have, the views or the sales?
Sales. Sales.
And let me tell you what. If you go to my brand, right, which I'm getting to do some changes in the Facebook and things of that nature, but if you go to my brand, it's consistent across the board. Okay. So this is my personal channel, right? Then I also have a fan page, which I haven't really done a whole lot to it, but I have a fan page, which is pretty consistent. Okay. So this is the fan page. This is the brand. But you guys see the consistency,
Yep.
right? Then when you go to YouTube, the brand doesn't change. It's consistent. So if I change one banner, I got to change all of them. Does that make sense? Right?
Yep.
Because you want to stay consistent. So you see, this is the banner for the community, right? And this is the banner for the personal channel. Okay. So if I go in here and I switch and I go here to the personal channel, you can see my banner and my personal Facebook is the same. My community banner and my community channel is the same. You see? And I do the same thing when I go to LinkedIn. Okay. And I go to my profile. Guess what? The banner is consistent. You see what I'm saying? It's the color coordination. Your picture, your profile picture has to be consistent, right? On all your profiles. You see? You go to my TikTok, it's the same way. Consistency, guys, creates trust. I just can't tell you enough. And that's consistency across the board, not just your profile. Okay? How you show up, your message. Is it all over the place or is it the same? Are you saying it just a different way? Right? How many of you guys know who the beast is?
I know.
Okay? If you go to the beast, it's the same for like 1,000 videos. He's one of the highest, if not the highest earner on YouTube. Is that pretty accurate, Brahim?
Yes.
And guess what? All he does is say the same thing over and over again. You see, your channel has to be consistent across. Your profile has to be consistent, right? If you go to Instagram, you'll see everything is very consistent. Okay. So if I go to Instagram here and I go to my profile, you guys see that everything is consistent. Even the picture, everything is consistent. It has to be that way. Okay. Now, one thing I want to share with you guys. Okay. First of all, you guys about to see the first person besides myself, very consistent in the community, okay? And that is no other than Madeline. Not only did she hit the weekly, she hit the monthly. And this week, I guarantee you, she's gonna go crazy trying to make sure she get 3 people. Because she's already qualified for this week. Okay?
Sure.
But she's gonna either get 1 premium person or she's gonna get 3 standard people. Okay? Because, and first of all, thank you for everyone showing up. I think this is probably one of the highest attendance we've had. Who can agree to that? Right? Kudos to everybody. Okay? We're gonna do a 7-day contest. Okay? There's gonna be 3 qualifiers, top 3. Okay? You refer 5 people to the standard community, but they have to enroll for the year, $20. How many of us here can blow $20 with eyes closed? Why are you the first one to raise your hand, Lori? Guess what, guys?
Because I spin that at Solar Roast or Starbucks in one day.
Oh, jeez. That's why they don't call it Starbucks. They call it $5.
Uh-huh.
You can't walk out of Starbucks without spending at least $5.
At
It's
least.
impossible. So, everybody, 5 annuals, personal refer, gets you $50 cash. They just need to be active for at least 30 days. Does that make sense? Right? All right. You get 3 referred in the premium. It's $100 cash, but they must stay active for 60 days. Does that make sense? It's going to go from Friday today to Friday next week. Now, anybody can tell me what's in it for you besides the bonus cash?
Free for life.
Well,
Is it
No,
free?
that's
getting
already
that.
done. The free for life is already done.
No,
What
but
is it?
they're all connected to you, right? So whatever they buy, you get some money out of it?
No, you
Oh.
just raise your reoccurring income in the premium to almost $100 a month. What does that mean? That means that your monthly subscription is paid for. $80. You get $96 per person. For all those 3 people, it's $32 a person. Does that make sense? Right?
That means that I can upgrade to premium.
That's right. That's right. So that is what's awesome about it, guys. Now, why do you want to be in premium? Well, you're going to get a lot of extra perks with the way that we're rolling things out inside of PPP. Okay? How many of you here would love to have a step-by-step, including prompts and everything else, properly set up your YouTube channel? Guess what? That's coming. Okay? What about step-by-step refining your message in depth? Right? Guess what? That's coming too. What about understanding digital marketing as a whole? From understanding what you need to look for. How many of you guys are familiar? How many of you guys ever worked at a restaurant or own a restaurant? So if I tell you front of the house, back of the house, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
All right. What if you had your digital marketing business and you knew everything that goes on in the front of the house and you knew everything that goes on in the back of the house? What if you had it down to a science where there would not be a question of a doubt, okay? So that you know your system is working. Would that be something you would want to see?
Absolutely.
You want to know why?
Absolutely.
There's bits and pieces over here and over there, but there's no one that's really putting it from the beginning to the end. How many of you guys agree?
Yes.
Right? We want you to be able to get everything without having to search. Step by step. Okay? Those are kind of things we're going to do in store. Okay? The other thing that we want you guys to understand is the offer ladder. Okay? It is very hard for you to promote or refer if you don't understand the offer ladder of any platform that you're with. Is that correct? And we're going to simplify it. Okay? Why do we need to simplify? The simpler it is, the easier it is to share it, isn't it? But what is the best way to share it? Is to experience it, correct? How many of you guys right now would love to be in Madeline's situation?
Yes.
You know, all
Yeah.
that takes is just consistency. Madeline, you want to share with them a little bit about what your daily routine looks like?
Okay. It's long. I start early, and first what I do is I do the prep for the content, and then a couple of days ago I recorded 6 videos, and it makes it easier because now every morning I just create my 2 B-rolls, I edit my talking video, and I schedule them, which actually takes a load off your daily routine if you do it like that. And then I am active in school, and then basically, yeah, and then I do my prep work for the next day, depending on how hectic my day is. And it sounds fast. It sounds like it doesn't take a lot of time. For me, it takes a whole day because the laptop issues. But I mean, that's besides the point. And it took me a while to get to this point where I'm only doing those 2 things a day. But doing batch content recording really makes a big difference. It just opens up your whole week.
So, did you guys hear what Madeline just said? With all the internet and computer challenge, guys, she commits to do 6 pieces of content a day. Okay? And we're over here with amazing internet. We're here with top of the line equipment over here. And we're
With
struggling
your
getting
Mac.
and we're struggling getting 2 pieces of content out a day. What's wrong with that picture, guys? I tell you what, she has taken all the excuses away from me. Does that make sense, guys? Right? I'm currently doing 4 to 5 pieces of content a day. Okay? Because if you understand the formula that works, that Michelle teaches, is 3 stories, 3 videos. How many of you guys been on her live? Remember these numbers: 7, 30, and 60. 7-second B-roll, 30-second educational B-roll, 60-second voice video. That takes care of your 3 videos a day. 3 stories. Can you post your videos as stories? Yes. So that doesn't mean you have to do 3 separate stories. Does that make sense? But you're posting 3 stories a day and you're doing 3 videos a day. I challenge you to do this 30 days straight and see what happens to your business. The only way you do this consistently and still don't connect is because your message is not landing. Does that make sense, guys?
You said do our stories from the videos we already made, right?
You can, or you can do 3 separate stories, however you want. What we're gonna do though, I'm gonna be coachable because most of you guys know our workshops are 5 weeks. But in 2026, we're gonna be coachable. We're gonna run 3-day workshops. We're gonna run 2-day workshops. Okay? And what we're gonna do in these workshops, in the free session, is gonna be very, very minimum. Meaning you're getting teased and you're gonna get a quick peek of what the others are gonna get in VIP. Make sense? I'm gonna call the free session, Brahim. I'm gonna call it the teaser. It's just gonna tease you. It's gonna be like, wow. But when you spend the $27 if you're in VIP, or the $47 if you're in premium, right? So if you're in VIP, you get to pay $27 to go to VIP, and if you're in a premium, you're gonna get to pay $47. Okay. Whichever one you pay, it's an affiliate. So what does that do for the person who referred you? They also make income. And when you refer people, you also make income. The whole theme in 2026, guys, 3 makes it free. Can you remember that, or do I need to write it? No.
3 and you're free.
3 and your expenses go away. Does that make sense? But the minute you have 5 active in premium, it makes it free for life. That means you keep 100% of your reoccurring. Can y'all handle that? But if you have 3 active inside of our VIP membership, it's gonna be free for life. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And that will stand from this point on. Who's good with that?
That's
My
awesome.
challenge is this. Who's gonna be the first? I could put my money on several people here. You know who you are. But you know what? I challenge to be the first one. You know, like, who's gonna be the first one? I challenge whoever gonna be the first one. Okay? And there will be an extra bonus prize. And it will be a cash prize for the first one. And guys, guess who's running with you guys? I can't win my own money. But I'm gonna let Brahim run with you guys. If y'all don't know Brahim, he's very competitive.
Try to get some folks in here, man. Yep. Try to get some folks in here.
So, are you guys good with that? Everybody good with that?
Yep.
You guys are gonna see some people that are gonna come out of the cage, like literally come out of the cage. Now, some of you here own communities, correct? So, what's in it for you? When you align and you participate, we're gonna develop a group, just like we have the VIP group, we have the premium group. We're gonna develop a group just for the community builders, okay? And whatever help you need, I'm gonna be there to help you, okay? It's not gonna be anything outrageous. I'm trying to come up with a compromise right now with Michelle, where what's reasonable, because what Michelle provides is the framework. Everybody agree? But she
Yep.
wouldn't have enough time to have one-on-one with each and every one of us. There's almost 400 people in that community, right? So she's asking folks like me, like Celine, like these people who are stepping up, right, to fill in that shoe where we could collaboratively help regardless. Even though Lori didn't join the community builder with me, but what would make it fair so she could leverage the help? Why? Because we have one of the most organized communities in the entire community builder. We have it to the point where if you really understand PPP, there's a whole psychology to the madness of how this community got put together. There's actually a pathway, right? Most people that have their community, they're putting it together, but not quite to that extent. Does that make sense?
Yep.
But what if someone could help you get it to that extent? Well, number one, they got to have theirs to that extent first, don't they?
Hmm.
Because we're not going to play the blind lead the blind. Does that make sense?
Right.
So the price point we're looking at is between $47 and $67 a month. Okay? I'm going to finalize that with Michelle. And I believe that's the same thing that Celine's going to do, same thing that a few other people are going to do. And now it comes down to who you prefer to work with. That's all. And it's who's going to be able mainly to get the job done the way you want to get it done. Does that make sense? That's really what it comes down to, right? So, who's excited?
Let's go, man.
These are some of the things that's going to come in store for you guys. This is only a tidbit, but I want to get these in place first before I tell you more, right? I want to get these things in place. And I meet with Tim today after this. So I met with Tim. So we're going to discuss the guest speaking engagement, and I'm pretty excited. He's been taking me under his coaching. So I'm excited, but you can see that the videos are coming out really good, right? Now, I'm going to give you guys the raw videos, okay? So some of you guys have seen this, okay? Let me go here and put my floaters away. So if you go here, actually, you know what? I better do it the other way. All right, so let's do this like this. Let's see. I'm going to move this. So this is something you should learn how to do. Hold on, let me see. Nope, that's it. Okay. You should learn how to split your screen. Okay. Not that one. All right, that's what it is. All right, so you should learn how to split your screen. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Okay. So you see, I have two set of tabs, right? You see that? And then what you do is you leave a space on this side and go back and forth. You see that? You see that? But what can you do? You have a lot more going on. Does that make sense? Without having everything to be so overcrowded, right? You see what I'm saying? Right?
Mhm.
So you want to get in the habit of doing that. Okay. Now,
Does
what I
most
wanted to share with you was
have,
that
have Apple products, or does anybody have
no, this is anybody. As long as you got Google Chrome, you're good, or any
yeah.
web browser.
I was just showing, like, if you, well, now go ahead, my bad, go ahead.
Yeah, you can split the screen within Google, but the problem with that, you see how small this is, right? You see how small this is, how small this is, right? Right?
Yep.
But if I go in here, and let's say I have my Google Keeps here, okay? I'm going to give you an example, okay? Let me move you guys to the top. Okay. There we go. I got you guys at the top. So if I go in here, and let's say I kill my ChatGPT, now I have my full Google Keep. You see that? But if I go here to have my ChatGPT right here, okay, I have my full screen and my full screen, but I can go back and forth. You understand what I'm saying? Right?
So where's the second one?
What do you mean? Where's the second one?
Right there. Oh, so the one right behind it showing on the right. logo.
This is one set of tabs. This is one set of tabs. You see? Okay.
Mm.
But what happens is I'm grabbing the edges so I'm able to maximize my screen. Okay. But what I'm going to share with you is this. Okay. If I come in here in a second and I go to my YouTube channel. Okay. And I go here and pull down where I think it's this one. Hang on a second. I think do you have these three things? Yeah. Okay. So let me go here and bring that video up. Okay. So I got that video up, right?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna bring you guys the other video. Hang on a second. Daily framework. Okay. Let's go to day. Was it day 7? Day 8? Hold on. Okay. How you guys would like to duplicate this? So this is the video, but this is Tim's video. Hold on, let me pull down Tim's video. We're gonna teach you guys how to duplicate content that's already working. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. How many of you guys agree that Tim has the highest converting in the whole entire DGC? Okay. If 4,100 leads a month doesn't say anything, I don't know what will.
He gets
And I
40.
want to show you something, okay? I want to show you something. This is amazing when it comes to Tim, okay? Do I have his video? I must have deleted. Hold on. I'm going to go to his channel and get it for you guys, okay? I'm going to go to his channel, Tim, right here. The video that I duplicated is this one right here, okay? So this is the video that I duplicated, okay? You guys hear the music, right?
No.
No? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. You'll be able to use the exact same music, everything. Okay? Hold on, share sound. My brain wasn't working. Hear it now. Okay. So this is Tim's music, right? You see the text is exactly the same. The text is exactly the same, right?
Oh,
And the music is exactly the same.
Kim, can you do me a favor and put Tim's up? I just got to screenshot that because I still can't get to it.
Plagiarism. Legal
Yep.
plagiarism.
So you see, the only thing I did is record myself in the background and put myself in the background. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
How many of you guys would like to learn how to create content like that?
Me.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, please.
Here's
Yes.
another one for you. Okay. Here's another one for you. Let me go ahead and kill this one. So let's go to his next video. Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna minimize this for now because now we're gonna go to a different route. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna go to the folders because I have the videos on this one. I've already taken them down. So if I go in here and go to this one, oh, there it is. There it is. So this is the video that I took down, right? And then this is the one that I replicated. Now watch this. Then I have this video, okay? And I have this video.
I have a question for you.
Wait, no, not that
What
one.
if it turns
Hold on. Not that one. Hold on. This one is ask yourself a question. And the one that he has, hold on. Is it on 9? Ask yourself a question. Well, let's do a different one, for example. Hold on. So I got this one here. It says, I'm 58, right?
This is by far the easiest.
Okay. And then watch this. I think it's this one. By far the simplest. No, that's by far the simplest. So by far the simplest.
This is by far the easiest digital side hustle.
All right, there we go. There we go.
You can start.
Hold on. You guys gonna like this, okay? So this is, listen to this real quick.
In 2025, going into 2026. And yes, it's even perfect for 58-year-old people like me. I've made over 6 figures in 9 months just by working a few hours a day, all from my cell phone, because I have an automated pre-built system with no tech skills needed. Listen, if you're looking for a way to make money online, stay with me. If you've ever met before, my name's Tim. I'm a dad of 5 amazing kids, 3 grandkids, and I got laid off of my job after a 25-year career in corporate America. I simply teach people how to have multiple income streams, even starting out as a complete beginner. Now, before we jump in, listen, if you want my Freedom Formula Blueprint, that breaks down the exact steps that I took as a completely stressed and overwhelmed dad to building a digital income that will retire me in the next 12 months. Put ready in the comments and I'll automatically send this to you, all the details. If making money is the goal here, you need to sell something that is in high demand. No matter what you do, product, program, or service, that's an exchange for money. Even online to make money. Here's the thing. Most people get stuck right there. What do I sell? What do I promote? What do I do? The simple reason is this. If you want to make money online and you want to do it as fast as possible, you need a recipe, something that's already done, a blueprint that's going to teach me step by step. I always talk about the online business. This particular program is a recipe, is a step-by-step process, and is a business in a box, is the best way to describe it, with a coach. My concern trying to make money online, where I've never done it before, as a complete beginner to making 6 figures in my first 9 months. Oh, wait for it. I made no money in the first 4 months. That was a me problem though. But I wanted to take the guesswork out. So if you're looking to make money online without sucking the life out of you, and you want a pre-built system already done for you, and no monthly fees, put ready in the comments. I'll send you all the details. And follow me.
So that's this video. Watch this. I cut it in 1 minute. Okay. Actually, this one is 2 minutes because I haven't edited yet. Okay. But after I edit it, it's like 1 minute. Okay. By far the simplest online recurring income business in 2026, especially if you're starting over. I'm Kim Mulatto, a Navy veteran, a father of 4. In my early 50s, we hit rock bottom again. And the hardest part wasn't the money. It was looking in my wife's eyes when I came up short again. I didn't have time
not
to
edited
experiment.
yet.
I didn't have tech skills. I just needed something proven, something that was remove the guesswork, something that would really work 24/7. What changed everything was following a proven blueprint with a pre-built automated system and most of all, a safe community. No chasing people, no DM message, no calling. Just a few focus hours a day. While the system worked in the background, in my first year, I reached 6 figures. But what matters the most came earlier. My very first customer covered what I borrowed to get started. Within my first week, I broke even. Most traditional business takes at least 5 years to break even. From there, every new customer became 100% profit on products I didn't even create. And for the first time, we could breathe again. If you're a parent or grandparents who's tired of surviving and ready for clarity, come and impact. I'll get you full access for this community, plus the Freedom Blueprint that helped me turn around and thousands of others. No pressure, no hype, just a clear next step. So you guys see the framework is the same, right? But you have to customize that story to yours. And we will show you how to do that. Does that make sense? Now, I haven't posted this video yet. But guess what? When I post this video, you guys watch the engagement. You watch the views. You watch all of that. When the difference is a branded video versus a non-branded video. Does that make sense?
Yep.
That is the community you are part of. You see, when we originally put this community together, we did not want to compete with anybody. So we had to really think, what is it that we can bring to the table without competing with the bigger community? Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we had to look for what we learned to be good at and how we can fill in the gap. Does that make sense, guys?
Hmm.
And there you have it. Okay? So, quick recap. Okay? First 3 people. And I know I could put my money on some of you because I know you guys, some of you guys are very competitive. Okay? I won't say no names. But 5 people, annual, not monthly, annual in the standard community. Okay? That means 5 people that saw enough value to pay $20. When you pay $20, you get 1 free one-on-one session with me on anything you want to learn. And that comes with your $20. Does that make sense? I don't care what it is that you struggle in your business. We'll help you clarify. There's no time to it. It's not like a 1-hour session. It's not a 2. It's as long as you walk away and you're clear on whatever problem you have. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So that's the incentive of having someone sign up for the year. But the reality is, we all blow $20 somewhere. So secondly, if you refer, when you refer 3, monthly or annual, right? For the premium. On the annual, what's the benefit? You get 2 months off. So you actually only pay $960 instead of what is that? 212. What's 12 times 8, guys?
96.
No, 12 times 8. Is that 96?
Yeah.
So
96.
960.
96. Yes.
So 960. So when you get 2 months off is what? 840? Is that what it is? Right? So you get $120 off, right? That's what you get for enrolling annually, right? Now, additionally, when you enroll annually in the premium for the workshops, we're going to give you the VIP pricing just for the workshops. So that means instead of paying $47 on premium, you're going to pay $27. Fair enough? Guys, we're going to be doing these workshops more than once a month. We're going to be doing these workshops probably like twice a month. Because there's so much that we have to provide and teach you guys. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
You got to remember, I'm taking 365 days, right? And I'm cramming it into 24 workshops for the month for the year 26. That's a lot of information to cram into 24 workshops. I'm taking a whole year's worth of what I digested, right? And giving it back to you in 24 workshops. That means we compress time for you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
But when I say
Yeah.
we compress time, guys, I'll give you just a small taste, okay? Who wants to see a small taste?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to give you a small taste. Let's go here. All right. Let's go to community. Okay. Go to PPP. We're going to go to classroom. Okay. I'm going to give you a small taste. I know some of you guys have seen this, but what if it was this easy, guys? Look. Hold on. Apparently the sound needs to be turned on over here. Hold on. Let me get this doodling thing out of the way. All right, Breezy. Me and you, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. So, step by step, we're going to take all the excuses out, correct?
Correct.
All right, when they come in here, they're going to go to ChatGPT, right? Create a new project and name it. For instance, I'm going to put Kim's Message Refining, right? So here goes a new project, right? We're going to put Kim's Message Refining. Create that project. Boom. Start a fresh new feed, okay? In the chat, right? So we're going to come in here in the chat, type in magnetic marketing strategy. Hit the arrow, and guess who's? That's right. He's going to work. My chat is. Who's your chat?
Scott, S.A.U.C.E.
Look at that. Look how deep we go. Wow, this is amazing. For you guys doing this exercise, chat's going to spit your own, just like it did for Breezy. It's going to spit your own, and you're going to see how detailed it is. Make sure you read it, and make sure that it's you. If not, tell chat, and then when you're done, ask chat to give me a clean version of everything we just went through, and chat's gonna re-clean it up for you, and then you go to the next. All right, we will see you on the next step. Is that somebody? Is that something that somebody can swallow in one sitting?
That's amazing.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So each video in this series is no longer than 2 minutes. Most of them are 1 minute and some change. Okay. But by the end of that series, you have, some of you guys went through this workshop, right? You're going to have your standout statement. You're going to have what your anchor, and then you're also going to have your word for 2026. How many of you guys remember that training, right?
Yep.
Yep.
But it's broken down for you step by step. Every single workshop we do is going to give you that. We're going completely more in depth.
That'd be
Does that
wonderful.
make sense?
Wonderful.
Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you this. There is no one in this community that has the patience to do that. You have no idea how much work is behind the scene. Ask Zuli. Zuli know how much work there's behind the scene. Now, Who's got a community?
Who's what?
Who's got a community?
Not yet, but
have a
it's on the
community.
list.
I give you this. What if you had the API key?
Meaning
API key for what?
you were going to give me the key to one of those that training?
As long as you're part and active in that group. Let me ask you this. Is that worth 47 or 67 bucks a month?
What does API mean?
So
Access
they
point.
understand. They understand. Because when you have a community, there's classroom modules. So instead of you having to build that class, you're getting a carbon copy of that class that all you have to do is point, click, copy, paste, drag, and drop. And guess what that means? You can start your own
Easier
group.
than
You can start your own group with other group that you support your people. And guess what? You can have that available, or you can sell it to your community. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, who's excited?
Let's go.
Yes, that's awesome.
I know Cynthia is like on. She can't. She's got to be moving because she can't sit still. Go ahead, Mom.
I'm just saying I'm excited because if you're going to do the work and I point, click, copy, paste, drag and drop, I'm in 2 times.
That's awesome.
Woo.
Brahim, what do you think, bro?
You don't even have to drag and drop. All you gotta do is point and click.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, you giving the API key. I mean, there's nothing more for you to do.
Bro, I didn't even get a chance to cover that with you, did I?
Yeah, no, I was like, API key for what?
So like when you go, this might be above some of you guys' head if you don't have a community, but I'm gonna just show you real quick. Okay. So when you go here and you go to classroom, right? And then you go and start a new class. Okay. So let's say I'm going in here and add a class. You can build it from scratch or you can import a key. That's called the API key. Okay. So when I give him the key, Brahim, it's going to bring that module exactly identical without doing a doggone thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's
Sign
what
me
the
up, coach.
benefits. It's going to be the benefits of you being part of that PPP builder group. And that's going to be your incentive is when we say done for you, what do we mean?
Done for you.
Done for you. Now, some of you have HBA, correct?
Yep.
Right.
What if you had done for you funnels? And all you had to do is put your stinking thumbnail on there.
That would be awesome.
How soon is this
that's
available?
Brahim.
That's all I want to know.
That's Brahim's favorite feature.
Yeah.
Be able to stick a
I
thumbnail
agree.
and not having to re-upload none of that stuff.
Yes.
How fast was
5-star.
it, Brahim? How fast was it when we did your business card?
Oh, it was lickety split. It was like that. Yeah.
How long would that have taken on the old system?
Forever.
Hey, how long would that have taken on System IO? Oops, I didn't say that. No.
Can't do it on System IO. Can't do it on System IO.
Hey, you got your hand raised, Willow. What's up? Oh, did she leave?
She had to go.
Oh, she had to go? Oh,
Mhm.
man. Sorry. All right. That's all I have for you guys on the Friday. It's Freedom Friday. Okay?
Let's go.
Anybody want any questions before we go? Feel free to ask.